Very good morning, student. Now I'll start for you the last module, that is syntax directed translation. The syntax directed translation, it's come under the phases of compiler is semantic analysis. You know, phases of compiler is lexical analysis, syntax analysis, semantic analysis, and intermediate code generation and code optimization, and the last one is code generation. Out of this, okay, the syntax directed translation come under the third phase of the compiler, that is semantic analysis. Then the input for the semantic analyzer is the parse tree. That parse tree is again will be converted into annotated tree for that one. That means how to evaluate my rules. The rules are written in your syntax analyzer. That rules, how it is that to be evaluated, it should be get to converted into another part. That can be done. How it is action can be right. How to write the rules for a programming construct. For all those things we can study in this chapter is syntax directed translation. Okay, now we should learn about how to write the annotated tree, how to write the different form of syntax tree, and how is the application of all syntax directed translation. For this we have studied, and this overall in this chapter we have to study about these topic. One is syntax directed definition, evaluation order of STD, application of syntax directed translation, and syntax directed translation scheme. These four topics actually you have to learn in this chapter, the syntax directed translation. Let me start. What is syntax directed translation? See, as the name indicates, the syntax directed translation refers to a method of compiler implementation where the source language translation is completely driven by the parser, because the parser is the second phase. That input should be given by the parser. The parsing process and parse tree are used to direct semantic analysis and translation of the source program. Then we can augment the grammar. You know what you mean by augment in the phase 2. Just you will change in start symbol with another, the rewriting the grammar. Augment the grammar with information in the control, the semantic analysis and translation. Such a grammar is called attribute grammar. It's called attribute grammar. Then in syntax answer translation, we should be talking about attributes. Then what is attribute? Associated attributes with each grammar symbol that describe its property. For example, I want for each grammar symbol is nothing but E derives E plus T. E and T are the grammar symbol. At the bottom, I am writing for attribute. That attribute it gives its own property of the grammar symbol. The attribute as its name and its as associated value. As its name is, you can take example for VAL is an attribute name and the corresponding value for the expression 3 plus y 5, and the value is an attribute name. The 5 is the corresponding value of that variable. And each production in the grammar give semantic rules or action. That means you have a production. For the production can be in the right answer, you can write the semantic rules, or you can write the action anywhere in the production. Depending, these are the two things can be done. If you write only the rules for your production, it is called syntax directed definition. If in case if you write action for that your production, it is called as an syntax directed translation scheme. Okay, the general approach to syntax directed translation is to construct a parse tree or syntax tree and compute the values of attributes at the nodes of the tree by visiting them in some order. Okay, depending upon your parse tree, I have to evaluate each node. How to evaluate each node? That which order should be followed? That will detail is studied in this syntax directed translation scheme. You see, in this introduction we studied there are two ways to represent the semantic rules associated with the grammar symbol. That one can be syntax directed definition, the second one is syntax directed translation scheme. In the exam you get separate syntax directed definition and syntax directed translation schemes. Okay, let me start. What is syntax directed definition? The clear idea about the definition. The syntax directed definition is a context-free grammar together with the attributes and rules. It have both attributes and has rules. The attributes are associated with the grammar symbol and rules are associated with the production. See, take an example. This is my production. ED rise E1 plus T. See, ED rise E plus T. Both are same. What this subscription derives? The E1. E and E1 both are same. I want to get a distinguish between head of the production and body of the production because both sides have the same non-terminal. To identify head of the production and body of the production, I gave subscriptor as well. Okay, this is my production. I am writing postfix expression for that one. How to write postfix expression? The postfix expression for the given production is actually ET plus. For that one, I am writing by using attaching the rules to my production by using attributes. See, I am taking CODE. This is a code. This code is called an attribute. I am taking an attribute for the subscription of E. For E dot code is equal to E1 dot code, and this is a separator. What I have in the parallel line is a separator between that symbol, grammar symbol, and T dot code. After E visiting, after T visiting, I am writing a plus. Plus is an operator between this. The postfix expression for is E T plus. That means I am writing infix to postfix. For that, I am writing semantic word for that. The same line, if you want to ask the question, write a infix to prefix, then what's your semantic word? Instead of writing plus, I am writing plus beginning, then write a pipeline E1 dot code, T1 dot code. That means each production, it has its own rule depending upon your problem statement. Okay, this type of representation we call as a syntax directed definition. But we told about attributes. The attributes are there are two types. One is synthesized attribute. The second one is inherited attributes. Okay, then what is synthesized attributes and what is inherited attributes? Let me tell about that. Next. Okay, now SDD are highly readable and give high-level specification for your translation, but they hide many implementation details. Only in SDD is always used for readable format we are using. We don't know how the implementation can be done because they hide your implementation details. For example, they do not specify the order of evaluation of your semantic action. Only you write the semantic action for each production, but we don't know which order will start this computation. But because of that, we call hide your implementation detail. Then let's come to syntax directed translation scheme. The syntax directed translation schemes embeds the program fragments called semantic action within the production body. That means in SDD we are attaching the rules for your production, but here now embeds program fragments called semantic action within the production bodies. STDs are more efficient than SDD as they indicate the order of evaluation of semantic action associated with the production rule. Because of that, compared to SDD are more useful. Then I told what do you mean by different types of attributes. Then